Good morning, my lovely bookish friends. Welcome back to the Bookshop by the Sea. My name is Freya. If you are new here, then welcome. It's so wonderful to have you. I run a little independent bookshop in Wales, in Aberystwyth, by the sea, about one street over from the sea, because we were actually right on the seafront and it flooded very disastrously, and nothing is sadder than wet books. So I moved us one street over and we're very cozy and we do new and second hand. We are just bringing in a whole bunch of second-hand books from second-hand book suppliers, and my mum's helping me. I'm pricing them up and then she's adding the little stickers on the back so everyone knows that they're second-hand. Whoa! The rain is crazy. I'm going to dive in small pause because people were bringing in new books and there was a sudden torrential downpour. So people started running into the bookshop to shelter from it. But here are some recommendations for this kind of new season that we're moving into. Firstly, I just had to show you the blind date with the book. How cute are they? They're so lovely. They're wrapped with all recycled paper, brown paper, and tied up with string. We do all of them by hand and even hand stamp them with our logo that's based off Holly Size Wave, but it's a spray of books. And we include a little bookmark in there that was designed by a local artist as well, with a little Welsh dragon. And we hand pick all of the books and then you just get a clue. So this one says funny, action and powers. There's different genres, so we'll see what genre people choose, but it always makes me giggle because you don't know what they're going to get. So I hope people enjoy their books. I wanted to recommend Swallows and Amazons. I grew up in the Lake District, which is where Swallows and Amazons is based. It's a children's book, but it's like Anne of Green Gables or Heidi. It's so joyful and so lovely and nothing too bad ever happens. Think Famous Five meets Treasure Island. So it's about sisters and brothers that go on an adventure sailing around Lake Windermere and camping out, and it's just lovely. There's a whole series. They're absolutely wonderful and they describe the lakes and the mountains I grew up in, so I really love that. But if you haven't ever lived in the Lake District or been there, then this is a wonderful way to kind of explore it. So that was really nice. It's this really strange weather today where it's both jumper weather with the absolute pouring rain and also weirdly sunny in between with it's quite muggy, which is strange for Wales. I've got The Language of Kindness, which is a nurse's story. If you haven't read any of these, there's a whole genre at the moment, and there was a TV series done with Adam Kay on one of them, but they're true stories kind of looking at the NHS and how it's been developed. J.R.R. Tolkien, The Children of Hurin. Gosh, I made that sound quite Welsh, but this is one that I haven't read and I thought the cover looked really beautiful. And if you want, I try and get Tolkien stuff that's a bit more unusual. We actually have what I think is an edition from the year he died. It's one of the very first editions with kind of Bible thin paper of all 3 books put together. So I'm very excited by that one, but this is one of his other kind of books as well. And lastly, my mum got me this one. This isn't even for the shop, just to read myself, because this is a comedian that I really like and she's written a book about ADHD. So she's got me this one to read as well. If you have any other recommendations, let me know, but I'm going to put all of these in the staff picks for this week and carry on boxing up books. My mum has just come down to visit and she's bought loads of books from a second-hand supplier in the north of England. So we're going through and we're pricing them, and it's pouring with rain outside and she's doing all the stickering for me and she's just telling me about the books and we're talking about the books that we've read, which is really lovely. I'm trying to persuade her to come on here and give a recommendation. Mum is saying she's really pleased with the selection of new books that she's brought in. They're second hand but new to the shop. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, these look great.
Have you ever seen
Hey lovelies, I filmed half of the video yesterday, but I've had to come back because me and my mum went to get some food. So I'm back with the other half of the video and we're going to do some unboxing, very exciting. And I wanted to tell you firstly about the poetry school that we're doing. So if you're online anywhere in the world, you can come along and join us. We're going to be doing writing poetry and poetry workshops. It's going to be a series of workshops throughout like November, and there'll be some guests who are amazing, incredible, award-winning poets who are going to run like a masterclass for us, and some of the sessions will be led by myself. So if you've ever thought about doing poetry before, or maybe you already write poetry, I've just finished a master's degree specialising in feminist spirituality in poetry. So if that's something that you like, that would be awesome. And if you want any questions or more information, you can check it out on our website, The Bookshop by the Sea, and we'll pop a link in the description box as well. But it's got more details on there. It's really cool. I can show you the posters actually in the shop. Can you see like on the notice board there? We've got them. Let me turn it around so you can get a glimpse of the shop as well. It's going to be so exciting to get to join together. I don't know about you, but I'm the kind of writer who loves to write in groups. So if that's you as well, then it's definitely going to work well to all be writing together and just get some inspiration and maybe some writing prompts and different things. There'll be different things each week in masterclasses, and yeah, it's a wonderful opportunity. So check it out on our website. It'll be once a week, just in the evenings. Obviously, I know everyone has different time zones, but it's a wonderful opportunity and we'll all be live together, working together, which will be really lovely. I'm actually drinking a new blend of tea this week, which I made myself. It's this one. If you can see that, it's got a blend of all different kind of dried flowers and herbs that I thought would be particularly warming. So it's got Tulsi Holy Basil, it's definitely got rose in there, it's definitely got lemon balm. I can't remember the other things, but it's meant to be really good. I put loads of things for the immune system. There's a shop near here that's got this amazing like entire section full of like all these different loose leaf teas. It looks like an old sweet shop but full of different herbal teas. And so I made them like I was like a little bit from that one, a little bit from that one, and make me up this blend. We're selling it in the shop. It's delicious. It smells really warming. I think I put cinnamon bark in there as well because it feels like it's got that wonderful maybe like aniseedy warmth to it, which I feel like is cozy as we go into autumn, and hopefully will be boosting everyone's immune systems as well. It's so exciting. Okay, I've got the unboxing and I put everything else in this basket. So we have like a basket of books to show you with different things just because I thought that would be super cute to have a basket. It's actually quite heavy though. And I also got this cutest little package. We don't know what's in it. It's very well secure, but look how pretty their handwriting is. It looks so cute, and this tiny little bird. Stop. I have no idea how to get into it because it looks incredibly well sealed. And last week when I cut into something, I ended up cutting part of the ribbon open, so I don't want to do that again. Let's try. Okay, a little black box. Oh my goodness, I'm only ripping this bit. I don't want to rip this bit because it's too pretty. I love when people send me stuff so much. Oh my goodness. This looks unbelievably beautiful. Okay, there's one more thing in the box as well. I know it's a sticker. It's a sticker on the bottom. No, it comes out. No, it's stuck. Okay, the bottom of the box looks like that. It says, "Welcome to Rookscroft," and it has these most beautiful little illustrations. That is gorgeous, and I wish I could keep it, but it's stuck on the bottom of the box. Okay, there's a letter, but I feel like I want to open this first. It's got this beautiful sticker again of this tiny bird with a hat reading the books. Love the tissue paper. This is so gorgeous. Oh my goodness, these are lovely. Book 1, All Feathers and Hats. Book 2, The Circus of the Crescent Moon. Book 3, Into the Wild Woods. Oh my goodness, these are stunning copies. I haven't heard of them. By Jane Sherrushton. They're gorgeous. The gold foiling as well. Oh, it's illustrated. These are so cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm definitely going to read these. There's letters in them. Okay. Okay, these are lovely. Let's read the letter and see who has sent these. I reckon maybe it's the author instead of a publisher, just because it looks really hand done. Oh wow. We have a letter. Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. So Jane has watched our YouTube. Hi, dear Freya, my name is Jane and I am a huge fan of your YouTube channel. Thank you, Jane. Thank you for watching, and thank you everyone else. This is the best. Everyone who subscribes and likes and comments, thank you so much, because one, you prove to me that there is goodness in the world, and I love that, and I need that, and we all need that at this time of the year. Reading the comment section is the most wholesome thing. That it's just absolutely beautiful. Someone messaged me the other day and they said, you do know that you're like part of the, like, you literally, your audience is the kindest, sweetest. I was like, I know, it's the best. Apparently it's like 98% women as well, which is very cool. But everyone is welcome here. Yeah, of any kind of gender, but it's very cool. A UK-based author and illustrator of recently published cozy fantasy series, the Rookscroft Trilogy. I'm writing to introduce the books and see if you might be interested in stocking them. I would love to be interested in stocking them, Jane. The books are professionally produced in hardback. I watch all of your videos and it would mean the world to see them nestled amongst your shelves. Absolutely. Okay, she's written some more things, but I think we should definitely put Jane's books out on the shelves. What do you guys think? I feel like her books will just go beautifully in the fantasy section. Oh, and she sent me some opportunities of how to get them, how to direct wholesale them. Very good. Love it when authors do this. They don't always, so well done, Jane, because it's really helpful when you have, they're basically like these PR kind of pages for each book, and they show you where you can buy the book. Do you know how many people send us books and say, I hope you consider this? And I think, I'd love to, but I don't know where to get it from, because not everyone's stocked with the same stockists. So that's really helpful, and it says how much it is and it shows you like a little clip. So especially with bigger shops, I think we obviously open everything and have a look at everything, but with some of the bigger ones, I feel like maybe they don't have the opportunity. And if a publisher as well is pitching us books, so they have like representatives. So if a rep from Penguin comes to us and they say, oh, these are all of the books, this is what they'll give us. These are all the books coming out in November 2025. They're going to give us like a PowerPoint presentation normally with like pages of these, and they'll tell us about the book and why they think it's a good fit for our shop. So cozy fantasy is definitely 100%. And Jane, let's all of us come and choose Jane's place on amongst the shelves. Okay, the fantasy's down the corner of the shop with the big cozy armchair and the little reading garden outside. And so here we have the fantasy section. Okay, they're all here and they look really gorgeous. I'm going to put them on the shelves, but then I'm in the shop tomorrow, come and have a look and read some of them as well. kidding, they are now over there, and I put them next to Philip Pullman's The Northern Lights because I feel like that is also fantasy. It's maybe not cozy, but it's really brilliant. If you haven't read his Dark Materials, which is Philip Pullman's fantasy series, fantasy trilogy, he's now writing a new trilogy, and the third one is meant to come out, I think this year, at the end of this year, of that trilogy, which I think has been interesting, but they're kind of set within Oxford at the beginning and then kind of move into a full fantasy realm. They're very different than kind of some of the other books that I've read because they follow Lyra, who's a young girl, and there's no, I don't know if there's essentially magic in them, but there's lots of exploration of what good and evil is about, and that fight between good and evil, and how we stay loyal to our beliefs and what our morals are and how they influence the actions that we take. I think they're absolutely brilliant books. They start off like the first one is sort of aimed for a younger audience, like YA, and then they definitely go into kind of more, I would say, older YA, but because the concepts are so interesting that they're wrestling with, and often biblical and often philosophical, and if you know those elements you can bring them out and draw those out, and if you are just reading it I think I first read them when I was about 12, and you're just reading them for joy, and that's great too. But I would thoroughly recommend, and the new series La Belle Sauvage is book 1, and so you can enjoy those too. Let me know in the comments if you're reading them already, and let's unbox another packet. Right, this one I've pre-cut down, but I haven't opened it, purely because it's quite hard to cut with scissors in the air. Alright, we've got lots of tissue paper. Yay! It's our Bookshop Day merch! So it is a bookshop day in the UK on the 11th of October. And that's really lovely. That's very close to my birthday, so that's very exciting. If you want to say happy birthday, it'll be around then. And I always like that Bookshop Day is around my birthday. That feels like very, very joyful. We've got Bookshop Day bookmarks. That lovely box. We also got some very pretty bunting, which I think will look really pretty in the window. We've got like flowers that we put in the window, and every season we change them. So at the moment they're pink blossoms, which is very summery, and I think we're maybe 1 week away from changing them to really pretty autumnal. We've got like sunflowers, and it's got like red apples in the garland, so it's very kind of cozy autumnal. We've also got this in the same package. It's got these beautiful cards. Are they all the same? Yes, they're all the same, featuring Jesus and Peter walking on water to give to people. That's so lovely. Because apparently there's a new edition of Jesus, Our True Friend, Stories to Fill Your Heart with Joy. That's completely lovely. So we'll be giving these beautiful artwork cards away as well, which is lovely. I also wanted to say this week, that's all for me this week. I'm going to head back out into the rain. But if you have any prayer requests this week, I would love to pray for you. I would absolutely love that. It would be my joy and my honour. So if you want to pop any prayer requests in the comments, if you don't believe in anything, that's fine. I'll still pray for you. I'll still send you good thoughts. And if you do, that's wonderful too. I would love to pray for your family, for your health, for your well-being, for anyone that you know and love who's going through something. It would be my honour, and yeah, I just will send them so much love and light, and I'm sending every single one of you who watches this so much love and so much light and so much heart, and I hope you feel the coziness and the joy, because I'm pushing it, I don't know, transmitting it through the screen to you, and yeah, I would love to do that, and I can't wait to see you all next week. Bye for now.